and today we're going to be having a look at the Breville VKJ142 hot cup. It's basically a kettle. How does it fare up? This tank here, that comes off like that. You walk over to your tap, you flick that button, that comes up, you fill it up, you close it, job done. Job done. Slots on there like that, nicely. No worries whatsoever. You've got a little drip tray here. I would say that it is stainless steel and it does get scratched up pretty easily. So be aware of that. We're in quite a hard water area. So you can see just there, there is a build up, but that will come off with a good clean. I've only given it a wipe over, so I'm not trying to con you or anything like that. You can actually see how it looks after a lot of use, and believe me, it gets a lot of use. To clean it, I just use a damp cloth and go over it with a tea towel. Bob's your uncle, job done. How noisy is it? You'll find that out when we do the demo. It's not too bad. It's a bit quieter than a normal kettle, maybe a bit louder. Does some funky noises at the end of the cycle. Takes about 42 seconds to boil, which is a hell of a lot quicker than a normal kettle, as you would imagine. Hence the whole point of it being a 1 cup. So what I will let you know though, you need to use a mug, okay, not a cup, okay, because once you switch the button on, you ready? Here we go. So keep an eye on the seconds. It's about 40 seconds. So it's not too bad. I mean, I'm just talking normally. There it comes. Now, as you could see, there is a tiny little bit of splashback, nothing major. But if you imagine you've got a tea bag in there and some milk, you'll know that will give you a good cup. What I'll do, I'll empty that in a second, but I just want to show you a smaller cup. So if you've got your milk and coffee in there, it's going to be right at the top. So just be aware that I would, well, I'll show you. Look at the difference. There we go. We'll do another 40 seconds. And while that's doing that, I'll just say it's all right. I like it. It's handy. I mean, I drink coffee all day long, so just come out, click the button. By the time you click the button, by the time you put your milk, coffee and your sugar in, it's pretty much ready and done. So yeah, it's a lot quicker. However, if you're making, let's say, 4 cups of coffee for people that are over, you've got to boil it 4 times, whereas with a kettle you'd only boil it once. So just bear that in mind. Now you can see the level of the water in there now. So if you've got milk in there and a tea bag or coffee and sugar, you're going to be struggling, and you can't switch it off once it starts kicking out. I'll show you again. We'll put another mug on, just to show you that. I had to restart that. But it was filled up. We've had 3 cups so far, 2 cups so far, sorry. This will be the 3rd cup. Probably get 4 cups out of it, I reckon. So look, once that starts coming out, you can't turn it off or anything, so you're stuck. Once that water starts coming out, it's coming out. Tough doodle-doodle. The temperature of the water is pretty hot. I don't think it's as hot as you would get out of a kettle. We'll stick that in there like that, and we'll see what that gets to. I mean, it's definitely hot enough for a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, or even a cup of soup or something like that. A pot noodle doodle, a noodle based snack or something. But you can see that it's definitely hot enough. You wouldn't want that dripping all over you, put it that way. Now, while that's climbing up, we'll go through the good points and the bad points. The good points, I think, it's quick, it's cheap, good value for money. It's very easy to use. You will save money on it if you're just like making 1 cups all day long, definitely. And it's available on Prime from Amazon, so you can get it quickly. Now the bad points is you can't turn it off once the cycle's running. So if you do put a smaller cup on there, it's going to overflow unless you pull the cup out and let it run into the drip tray. You do get some hot splashes, so if you've got children that make tea and coffee, just make them aware to keep their hand away from it until the cycle has finished. You need a mug, not a cup. I don't know why the flash has just gone off, but it has. Need a mug, not a cup. So, and that's pretty much it. I'm happy with it. 6 months use. Sound as about. Have you seen what the cat's done to the mat? Loki, what have you done to the mat? Yeah, meow. She's nommed it. Anyway, there you go. That's the Breville 1 cup. And this is me, Reefuss J Beefuss. Remember, if you want me to test anything, just drop me an email or something and get in contact. Thanks for tuning in. Check out my other videos. Please subscribe and like. And I'll see you again next time.